see, make sure everything's working. Okay. Everything appears to be in order. Hopefully, this time it'll be much less painful.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, Juno, this is the pod mount from Neo. Yeah, it's like 4 million, I believe, in MGP.
That's the one I thought you were talking about.
Yep. It is.
Danglebot.
Danglebot. Okay, if I'm understanding the whole time travel thing here, this would explain why Argos warmed up to me so easily on the moon. It's a closed loop paradox. It's basically Crash Bandicoot. No way to Forion. I probably butchered that name 8 ways to Sunday.
Crash Badger Snatch.
Yeah, in Crash Bandicoot 4, turns out Crash Bandicoot himself is a closed-loop paradox. But it also explains his incredible stupidity.
Quite a small place, lacking even the most basic equipment. The present may yield no clues, but we may yet try perusing the past. Have you done this before? So you cannot control the power freely. Worry not. I shall assist you. Come and stand before me. There are 2 ways to see the past. The first entails peering through the walls of the soul in the moment a subject is recalling a memory. The second requires no subject, and is instead a process of piecing together an event from ripples left in the ambient ether.
Oh yeah, that episode where Fry like tries to blow up the brains. No, it's the episode where he's his own grandfather.
As memories are etched upon the ether of the soul, so too are they etched upon the ether of the world. In this way can history be preserved. Such memories are given to fading, however, and can prove challenging to visit. But come, let us try. close your eyes.
All units fully functional and proceeding on course towards their respective stars. Estimated time to completion of survey is 108 cycles. End of status report. Severing connection with shared consciousness.
Oh.
Did you hear that, Hermes? All is well.
Yes. Good tidings at long last. Every step of the way, I've been reminded how little we understand creation. How the universe defies imagination.
But soon we won't need to speculate. We'll know the answers. What others live for.
Indeed. And we'll owe it all to you and your sisters.
I wonder what answers we will get.
Whatever intelligent beings that exist out there
SS.
are bound to be vastly
Speculate.
different from us.
Ah, yes, the beings are very different from you. There's a dragon and a mechanical doomsday device following said dragon.
Diverse in form and culture. Possessed of unique ways of thinking. Their conception of life and its purpose will be no exception. Completely and utterly unlike ours.
Utterly unlike... How?
I have no idea. Yet whatever answers we receive, I will not dismiss them out of hand. No. I will think earnestly on them all, and I will share them with our people, that together we may contemplate our own existence. Perhaps then our star will become a better place. Not only for man, but for all life. Meteon, as though I gave you wings to soar the heavens, I did not teach you how to walk the earth. So loath was I to bind another living being. In the course of your long journey, you will learn from those you meet, learn to walk and run and so much more. And when you return, older and wiser, we will have a celebration to mark your homecoming and coming of age both.
Will there be apples? Covered in syrup?
And how are you supposed to eat them? Rather than food, perhaps a flower. Yes. Upon your return, I will gift you a beautiful flower.
You better keep that promise, Hermes, or I'm going to kill you.
Problem, considering the Hermes I went against.
So, what is your opinion? I understand. He is a gentle soul, and well-intentioned. Yet it does not take ill intent to beget ill. We must consider the possibility that something may have gone awry. Perhaps it was oversight, or simply an accident. In light of this, I propose that we reveal your tale to Hermes himself. If he does not wish for the final days, as we believe, he may well join us in pursuing a solution.
Ah, yes. I'll simply tell him that I fought his reincarnation that in turn committed Sudoku to end the world.
Then it is settled. Let us seek out our friend with all swiftness. 'Twould not do to let such a pure soul be blackened by tragedy.
How do you say that? I know how to pronounce Boreas, but how do you pronounce Jesus Christ? You know what? I'm just going zippity-doo-dah.
I don't need to walk, I have money.
Yeah, I have over 3 mil. So I have no problem with just doing fast travel if I have an unlocked flight. Like on the moon, I'm just like, I am not walking all that way. Forward and left.
I have 9 mil and I don't try that hard to get it.
I honestly didn't try hard to get as much skill as I have either. I just spent it on what I would need. XP, food for XP, freaking repairs, sometimes for gear. Establish dominance. Too bad I can't T-pose, that would be funny. Oh. Had the same thought. Hithodeus and Xehanort. Oh, so you do believe me. Well, this Hermes, no. But Sundered Hermes is a different, yeah. Like, deep down, he believes it. He just doesn't want to admit it. More teleportation. I know I titled this stream Back to the Future, but I honestly don't know if I'm going to end up back in my time in this stream. Quick glimpse to see if I can see any Ethernet currents, and nope. Thought I saw a thing, but it was not a thing. It was alive. Oh. That was fun. Thanks for the help. Ah, there he is. Oh, really? No place for idle exploration. I wonder why. You ain't catching me! Well, that one managed to slap me. How much longer before that dungeon? Curious.
My apologies for keeping you waiting. I understand there is a matter you wish to discuss.
Aye. A matter of the utmost gravity. If one can suspend disbelief. Go on then. Tell him what you told us. Who you are, and why you came.
The final days.
The phenomena observed during these star-encompassing calamities is likely the product of a dynamis reaction, and none is more versed in the applications of this energy than you, Hermes. I must stress that we do not believe you would desire such destruction. We come not to lodge accusations, but to beg your wisdom, and so, distressing though the exercise may be, I ask that you share with us your opinion on the matter. On the assumption that our visitor's tale is true.
Even you, Vana. As you say, the phenomena observed in the two calamities may both be attributed to dynamis. Of note is the difference in its effect. In the first final days, it warped creation magics. In the second, it warped the people themselves. The key variable, I suspect, is the etheric density of the men of each age. As you know, ether, in essence, negates dynamis. Harboring high concentrations of ether, we ancients cannot readily manipulate dynamis, nor be manipulated by it. Therefore, rather than ourselves, the calamity affected our magics. In contrast, having been sundered, the people of the future are composed of but a fraction of our ether. Thus are they susceptible to the influence of dynamis and its transformative potential. But that would explain only the mechanism, not the cause. Though perhaps...
What is it? Even should it be a hypothesis, we would hear it.
Dynamis is an energy put in motion by feelings. Feelings for which there must first exist a source. A source to which the victims must be attuned. One that harbors the selfsame negative emotions. Elsewise, it could not be the agent of such extreme change.
So it wasn't the stagnation of the celestial currents. Someone, or something, is instigating the star's demise.
Oh.
So, we've a villain on our hands after all. Any idea who or what it could be?
They know it!
The celestial currents comprise the outermost layer of the star's ether, encasing it like a protective sphere. According to your tale, it was where the currents were weakest that the phenomena first manifested. If the inciting
Great pain
factor
and
came from
sorrow
without
from
Aetheris,
somewhere.
then its effects would first be seen in those locations.
Greetings. Can you hear me?
Oh.
Do not be alarmed. I mean you no harm. I wish only to hear your words, share your feelings, know your thoughts.
We got some Lovecraft bullshit, don't we?
May we please be friends?
Meteion. What is it?
Executing scheduled task, suspending individual self and connecting to shared consciousness. Connection established. Commencing status report.
Steady, Meteion. Steady.
So scared. So lonely. The pain. It's too much. Why? Why do we... They hurt. Hate. This is wrong. All wrong.
She's gone? But how?
She has altered her etheric density in order to blend in with her surroundings, an ability for avoiding confrontation.
Most effective. Frustratingly so. I can't see her either. Not even a trace.
Jeez. What kind of cosmic horror bullshit is this?
Stay away. Please. This is wrong. My mistake. So please.
Come back here, we must know, bird girl.
Are you all right? In your mind? No. We only heard her speak the instant before she vanished.
Of course. When communicating without words, Meteion also employs dynamis. That would explain why you were able to hear her, when we could not.
Then you are our best chance of finding her. Follow her voice and try to track her down. Hindered though we may be, let us split up and search as well.
Okay.
And the chase begins.
And here we go. Okay, I can get back up that way. Yes, yes, Valade, I am at this part. Cosmic horror bullshit. Oh look, a Pokemon. I remember this Pokemon. Not here.
Pretty sure the first clue was right and you went left.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing, is I'm going right. Yep. Yep. Just a moment. I had to say that to Valade. Yeah, I couldn't remember how much the pod was. I don't know why I thought it was 4 mil. Oh wait, I think I know why I was thinking it was 4 mil, because I was confusing it with a different mount.
The blackjack is 4 mil.
That's probably what I would... The blackjack. That's what I was confusing it with. I don't have the blackjack.
FF4 airship. FF6.
I was going to say, wait, I don't think blackjack is a Final Fantasy IV airship.
That's what I meant.
Yeah, Final Fantasy VI. Uh-oh.
Wish it played the FF6 airship theme.
Oh, it doesn't? That sucks.
Nope, only Endwalker Mound theme.
Aww. Because I know that the Final Fantasy 15 mount, I know for a fact that it plays, I believe it's actually a soundtrack from Final Fantasy 15. I don't have that one either.
That car has only been available twice.
Yeah, I know. I want them to bring it back so I can try and get it because, well, I think it's pretty cool.
I just got lucky.
South. Bad touch! Bad touch! Oh no. That was a nothing. Of all the things I expected to see, this was not one of those things. Found the next cutscene.
Genie of the Urn.
Genie of the Urn. fairly careful enough that they don't want no one knowing. No one must know. Don't you dare jump! Me immediately jumps. Chase the bird. How do I get up there? Follow me for more pro strats.
Aha! Give chase. We shall herd her into the shelter.
Bird herding.
Bird herding. The Xehanort face.
Run or you will be noted.
Please, Mission. We must speak.
I'm sorry, Hermes. I'm so sorry. If someone can hear these words, then please... Please protect them. Protect them all. Individual self-suspended. Connection with shared consciousness stable. Our survey is complete. We shall now report our findings. All units safely arrived at their respective destinations. Seeking answers to Hermes' question, we attempted to make contact with the intelligent denizens of each star. Results are as follows, in order of numerical code. Enna. Traces of civilization found. Structures believed to have served as domiciles. No extant life forms detected. Dio.
Who ever hear of the
Ruined
Fermi
remnants
paradox?
of buildings scattered across star, surface of which is encased in ice. Presence of life could not be verified.
Yeah, I know of the Fermi paradox, which is a really stupid one in all honesty, because it assumes that that any alien life forms would have an interest in making contact with other terrestrial beings.
Tria. Evidence of large population centers, akin to cities recovered. No extant life forms found, only their lingering essence. Tessera. Edifices surmised to be abandoned residences found. No extant life forms detected. Deadly plague or extreme environmental degradation likely to have led to mass extinction.
They are all... dead.
Octo. Star found in state of violent conflict. Contact successfully made with inhabitants, but deployment of weapons of mass destruction resulted in total annihilation of local population shortly thereafter. Inea. Star is a barren desert. No identifiable flora found. Bones of living beings resembling men discovered beneath sands, but determination regarding their intelligence inconclusive.
Remind me, Hermes, what exactly was the question you entrusted to Meteion?
I tasked her with asking what others live for. What gives their lives meaning.
Did you consider what may happen if the premise of the question is flawed? To be able to answer it, one must be living and desire to continue doing so. But if Meteion finds no living beings in the course of her journey, or none who desire to live, what then? What answers would she derive from their silence?
Meteon, enough! Suspend your mission, and return hither at once.
Decapente. Local civilization once flourished under auspices of higher power. Said power later laid waste to civilization in fit of rage. Upon revealing this to me, entity elected to self-terminate in lieu of providing answer to question. No other intelligent life forms found.
Turning a deaf ear, are we? We are taking Meteon back to Amarot. As I understand, we will need her if we are to bring back all of her sisters.
Yes. Meteon. It isn't right, is it? It isn't right to turn away from the answer. Even if the answer is pain. Even if we aberrations must scream ourselves hoarse to be heard. Aye. Whatever answers we find, I will not dismiss them out of hand. These words I said to you, and I will hold myself to them.
What is the meaning of this?
You cannot take Meteon, not until she has finished her report. All else must wait.
You fool!
Yehu said I wasn't in the stream.
Hello, Yugure Kitsune. Cajun the messenger.
Foolish fool Hermes. Time to kill Hermes again.
Well, this time we're killing a unsundered Hermes. And also this time, this Hermes isn't a nihilistic psychopath.
How many times we have to kill you, old man?
How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man?
I think he's still a psychopath at this point too.
Less a psychopath, more of a depressed dad.
Want to run this as a trust or with us?
Well, Omix did say that I should try and do this as a trust first, so I'll do that.
See you on the other side then.
Yeah. Be interesting. Oh, my portrait is okay. Looks different. It's my portrait that I did. Oh well.
Please, turn back! Else I might be forced to.
see you opening. I'm not entirely useless.
Have a taste!
Alright, first boss. Let's see what you have. That's what I thought. Fights I had against Priscilla in Dark Souls 1 pay off.
Have a taste!
That was pretty cool. It gave me sabatons of aiming. None of my the aiming class, the ranged physical classes I have can't even use that shit yet.
I see.
Bracelet of healing. That will definitely be useful.
I see you helping me.
Earrings offended.
I see you.
Have a taste!
I'm not entirely useless.
Have at you!
Out of my way!
I'm not entirely useless.
Have a taste!
I see you.
If you don't crash, then it turns
Oh, he tasted the dark side.
Out of my way!
I'm not entirely useless. I see you. I'm not entirely useless.
5 stacks of it.
And if you heal, then out goes Dancer.
Vana becomes a dancer if I'm a healer. Okay, and Hythlodaeus will be a bard regardless.
I cannot let you take Meteion! Not yet!
That's bard.
Kinda.
Out of my way!
Ooh.
see you.
Have a taste.
Oh, another thing of aiming. Perfect. I've got like one thing perfected.
We must hear their answers before they're expunged from existence.
Have a taste.
Oh, that was some fucked up cosmic horror shit.
I see you opening.
Out of my way.
I see you.
To rank is to be warrior, understand your heroes, and know your boss.
Have a taste.
Also her new boss purchased the answer to a fundamentally flawed question.
Yeah, he did. Even Emmett points it out. He's just like, dude, that question was so flawed.
So, it comes to this. I've no wish to fight, but this time, I cannot yield. Though the world may think me a mad, desperate fool, I will hold fast to my conviction. I will have the time and tranquility I require. Dust and gale, gather to me! Ancient wrath,
I see you.
unleash your power! Dust and wind, pierce my foe!
Standing close and being the best that you can match really good. Join the time and sisters having
Stars on high,
Yeah.
fall as rain!
Yeah, they had to help people like that.
Squares back.
I'm not entirely useless.
Also into what true days, O Lord, you will be sent.
Speaking of true bravery,
Streams of ether! Surge as one!
Witch Lady did not read it until he was midway through a path.
I'm not entirely useless.
Dancing wind! Pierce my foe!
not letting you do that.
Stars on high! All in rain!
I shall provide all.
Out of my way! Even when transformed! I am not finished yet!
God damn it. Oh! I didn't realize he was that low in health.
My power!
Doing roulettes with Chloe. Enjoy existential dread.
It's over, Hermes. In the name of the Convocation, I hereby take Meteon into custody. And setting aside the matter of your nomination, you will come with us too. We require your knowledge to assess and resolve the situation.
Meteon, I am so sorry. Would that I could have listened to your report in full. Reflected upon its meaning and conveyed it to others. That they might reconsider their chosen course. But I have failed. And that wish will never be realized. However, ere our fates become the province of others, I bid you tell me just one thing. Was there happiness in those distant stars? Was there a reason for living?
We conducted our search as per your instructions. We scoured historical records, communed with the spirits of the deceased, heard the final testaments of the dying, welcomed their shadowed hearts into our own. One race had striven to create a world bereft of animosity. They renounced relationships to avoid interpersonal strife, and in so doing brought about societal collapse. One race had renounced war and devoted itself to the enrichment of its people. They were conquered. Though they destroyed the enemy in reprisal, they could not regain their former glory.
Jesus.
One race had concluded that finite time was the root of all woes. Aspiring to shatter its shackles, they went in search of infinity. They discovered nothing is infinite, and that neither time or death can be cheated. Disillusioned, they gave up on the future and themselves. One race had discarded all things that gave rise to sorrow, hoping to have only joy. They found joy lost its savor in the absence of sorrow, and lost their will to live. Though worlds apart, these peoples shared a belief. The belief that they had tried their best. That they had tried to fulfill their potential with every step and success. In the course of which, they learned the truth. That they would never be free of fear and sorrow, anger and despair, of loneliness, so long as they yet lived.
Shit.
Even now their souls cry out for oblivion. And to this song of anguish, I lend my voice. We lend our voice. Oh, beloved mankind, shimmering jewels of beautiful Etheris, rejoice, for we will free you from the cruel yoke of existence. There is no need to struggle in vain, for in nihility awaits salvation. You will know peace and serenity, and it will be beautiful. We will make our nest at the edge of the universe, and there in the dark of dead worlds hoard sorrow and suffering. There we will sing, our chorus ever louder and ever clearer, that our song may reach even this ether-shrouded star. Such is the answer we have found in the stars. Such is the gift we now offer to Atheris.
Meet the new bit back the end singer. She has a universe of negative dynamism.
Who are you to decide our fate? To decree we live or
Her
die?
medicine is being controlled by her sisters.
Have you lost your mind? You heard what she said. She means to destroy us all, yet you'd still take her side?
In the name of the star, we have discarded those creations that we deemed flawed. If we ourselves are flawed, does it not stand to reason that we too should be discarded?
She's lost the wellspring
That
of
is
negative
sophistry, and
dynamism.
you know it!
Perhaps it is. Perhaps I am wrong. But who is to say that you are right? Let us settle this with a determination. In my authority as Chief Overseer of Elpis, I will make a judgment on man's fitness to exist.
You win but you lost.
If he can learn to value all life and retain his will to live, even should his end be justified, he will surely find a way to avert his demise. If not, he will perish in star. As with all determinations, provisions must be made to ensure fairness. Kairos! Awaken!
Memory reconfiguration system Kairos activated. Awaiting instruction.
Command. Universal memory alteration. Target area. Catesis Hyperborea. Starting point. Arrival of Emmett Selk of the Convocation at Propylion. Endpoint. The present. Erase the memories of all events and replace with a vague recollection of the following. I was here, preparing to demonstrate the functionality of Kairos to Emmett Selk and Hithodaeus. Meteion's shared consciousness became unstable. She and her sisters could not sustain their existence, and all dissipated with a burst. The resultant shockwave accidentally triggered Kairos, which erased several days of memories from all present. Execute.
Command acknowledged. Initializing. 3 processes remaining to execution.
Shit.
Bravo. I dare say one would be hard-pressed to make it fairer.
I missed first time I played
Everything
this
that you
with
told
Hermes
us.
losing his memory too.
Everything that has happened. The fact we've even met. It will all be gone.
Go, Meteion. To the edge of the universe, where none can reach you.
Hermes, won't you come with me? If you were to shed your flesh, I should be able to carry you.
He wishes to forget.
I will remain. As a man, I will oppose the oblivion you bring.
Silly fool. Had you said yes, I would have granted you the gentlest end.
This ends here!
Fly, Meteon!
Honestly, I would have targeted Kairos.
That is far enough, Hermes!
Argos, to me!
First process complete. 2 remaining to execution of memory reconfiguration.
As if we needed more pressure. No matter what, you cannot forget what happened today. For it is the key to saving your future. Your world. This fight is our fight. What comes after, our problem to contend with. Not yours. No. Your own struggle awaits. And no one else can take your place. You must flee this place with your memories intact. And I will see that you do. Now then, where is it? There you are, my little confluence.
Very well, then. You may elude us this day, but not forever.
She placed a tracking chip on Meteor.
Starbird of Evil.
Meteon's gotten away.
Second process complete. 1 remaining to execution.
No time for brooding. Listen well. Beyond lies a spatial confluence that connects the interior sections of this building. I will destroy the confluence and force open a way outside. When I do, you must jump through.
I cannot tell you how sorry I am. But neither can I let you escape!
Too brave by half. Exemplary work, as always, Emmett Selk.
What? But how? I thought the confluence was... over...
Over there? Yes. We were rather hoping you would.
What a surprise.
It was never anywhere but where it is now. The instant those two began making their way towards nothing, 'twas clear the plan was a diversion.
I'm quite incapable of destroying a confluence, I must confess.
A gambit brazen beyond words. Though we've grown accustomed to reckless improvision due to the antics of an incorrigible associate. Though, in the case of certain present company, incorrigible is an understatement. Honestly, I'm beginning to suspect it's a requirement for every Azen.
There's no time! Quickly! Even now, I do not believe your tale.
It is like, get
I
fucked
would
nerd.
not suffer us to walk such a wretched path.
The legacy of Azum continues.
Still, if it must be said, do not squander it. The legacy I leave you.
Final process complete. Executing universal memory alteration.
Go, Argos!
Herm's such a sore loser. And so the loop in the paradox has closed.
Yep.
I'm fine. Just a little tired. Can it be true? Are we the only ones left who see beauty in the world? In life? Are the stars above
Yet
no
you
more than
haven't
husks
made
of
old
fallen
Elidibus.
civilizations?
Yet you haven't met old Elidibus. Which one? The one before the one that I met?
And yet,
Old young Elidibus.
I feel her. Though she is unimaginably distant, I feel Meteon's presence. And the place where to we must go. Ere she made good her escape, I placed an enchantment upon her. One which allows us to follow her trail. She has already left the outermost bounds of Aetheris, and continues on her way. Given the vastness of the universe, it will still be no easy feat to track her down. But thanks to Emmet Selk and Hysladeus, all is not lost. We remember. So long as we remember, our fates remain ours to shape. I'd like to know too. Let us ascertain the situation at Kutisis Hyperborea, where they should still be. Given the likely state of their memories, however, it would be imprudent for us to approach them directly. In which case... I am sorry, my friend. I've asked much of you this day. But may I trouble you one last time? Argos will investigate in our stead. We will share in his consciousness and see and hear as if we were with him. Now, close your eyes and open your mind.
I am now in the mind of a dog. Of a moon dog.
Thank goodness you are unharmed.
Unharmed? There is a gaping hole in my memories. I can scarcely remember arriving here in Elpis.
Lunar pup brain.
Forgive me. I was preparing to demonstrate the functionality of Kairos to our guests.
Doggo vision.
But Meteion, her shared consciousness became unstable. And she...
So, that's what prompted the state of alert. And when you went to investigate, you were caught in Kairos's accidental operation.
So it would seem. It's all a blur to me.
Such an unfortunate accident. Oh, and what of Vinar and your other companion? You went inside together, as I recall.
We did?
If Vinar was with us, I have no recollection of it. But that there is her familiar, is it not? The fellow seems happy enough, so I think it's safe to assume his mistress is well. I haven't the slightest notion who this other companion might be, however.
Ah, well, that individual struck me as a bit different, for want of a better word. Perhaps it wasn't actually a person, but some manner of creation.
Curious. I must ask Vinar about it when next we meet.
Yes, you do that. Now, if we may tend to Hermes, whatever this Meteion did, it seems he bore the brunt of it.
You just cut to Argos
Once you are
sniffing
fit to
another
travel,
dog's
you will
SS.
return with us to Amarot.
As
We need
even.
to make certain there are no other ill effects.
Like, I would love that as a joke. It would just be like, the next scene just cuts to us seeing Argo sniffing another dog's ass.
Also, I am here on business of the 14. We've already had the conversation, like as not, but since your toy wiped my memory, we'll have to have it again.
Yes, of course. As you see fit.
This Kairos, it manipulates memories through the emission of etheric waves, correct? There is a theory which holds that memories scoured by blasts of ether are restored when the soul is cleansed in the underworld. If true, then perhaps when our time comes to return to the star, we shall remember these few days we have lost.
I doubt aught of interest occurred. Look forward to the revelation if you like, but I should prefer to reminisce on more meaningful moments.
Dead in the crook.
Dead Emmett. Fuck.
Let us rest. If only for a while. After all, you and I...
I remember.
Oh, we still have a long, long way to go.
Thou must live, die, and know.
Oh, by the way, one of the best cushions is coming soon.
Twitch lady can't even say cutscene!
I might be overhyping this, but this in my opinion is one of the best cutscenes in the game.
Jesus Christ, Twitch lady!
Cutscenes.
Oh, sure, it'll say cutscenes when you space cut and scene. Jesus Christ. Ah, yes, a Monoceros, also known as a unicorn.
Yo, you got my cutscenes.
Jesus Christ. Let's kill in more of a gang muggin. What the fuck is going on? If Gimme Yarn is not a Hrothgar, I don't want anything to do with them. You'll never capture me! Several cutscenes will play. Here we go.
The Danger Noodle are evolving.
The Danger Noodle are evolving.
So, it is within. The portal that brought you hither, and will take you home. May you and yours emerge triumphant. Make use of the knowledge you have gained. That your days in Elpis and our friend's sacrifice be not in vain. With Meteion free to pursue her designs, 'tis only a matter of time until the final days are upon us. We must be ready. From fortifying our defenses to securing our escape, there is much to be done. In spite of this, we cannot allow the report that set this calamity in motion to become common knowledge. Were the masses to learn the fates of the other stars, I fear the situation would spiral out of our control. I must carefully consider who can be trusted, and bring them into the fold. Ordinarily, I wouldn't hesitate to call upon the 14. However, it was the desire for a fair determination that drove Hermes to attempt to erase our memories. Were he made aware of his actions, there is no telling whether he would remain a friend or become a foe. Alternately, we might try to alienate him from the convocation. Yet in doing so, we would deprive ourselves of a brilliant mind who would be invaluable in the crises to come. Quite the dilemma. Which is why I must work independently of the convocation. Regardless of how we proceed, if we are to permanently avert the final days, we must be equal to Hermes' challenge. We must prove that mankind is worthy to exist, and this hinges, I think, on how we confront the all-consuming despair that accompanies a senseless and seemingly inevitable end. Bewildered and divided, we would perish like the peoples of those celestial ruins. We could not hope to survive the final days, much less take the battle to Meteion at her nest. We must find a way to defeat despair, to unite and prepare as many as possible for the struggle ahead. Heavy will weigh the burden of guiding this legion of souls. Yet I have faith in mankind's potential. As long as he believes in himself, there is naught he cannot achieve. So I will not give up on him. You may find your world to be very different. Or perhaps the erasure of our friends' memories has sown the seeds of a conjunction between us. We cannot know until the moment is at hand. So shall I strive to do my best, taking naught for granted as I walk my path. And I pray you walk with me to the end. As you move forward, so too will I, as will all, resolved to fight for the morrow. And when mankind has found the strength to stand against despair, we shall silence the song of oblivion. She who sings it will learn our journey is far from over. This I promise. Fare you well, my light of the future, till we meet again.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Fast forward. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It's ninja time. Get that shit off our Spotify playlist. Fast forward. Donatello, it's so not yesterday.
Yeah, I remember Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Fast Forward.
From this day forth, I shall strive to bring honor to the seat of Vandani.
This is the Kashin. Pay attention.
Even now, I remember standing there, locked in a moment where the sky is aflame. Where stars fall as tears,
The end but the beginning.
and screams darken the seas. Where resignation rots the trees. Where terror twists magics into abominations. Such is the lament of they who have gone before. The song of they who tried and failed to create a better world. The song of the end.
Nom.
That which hides at the edge of the universe is no longer hope's creation. It is hopelessness incarnate. That day, mankind saw half of its number sacrificed to bring forth Zodiac.
Thy old new friend.
And covering the star in a shroud of ether, we forestalled the final days. Yet the cries echoed still. We wept for innocence lost, wailed for death inevitable. A reality too terrible to bear. And for too many who sought comfort in gilded memories of joyful days and tranquil nights.
This is all wrong! Why must we suffer so?
It needn't be like this. No. There must be a way to restore things to the way they were. To reclaim the perfect paradise we once had.
No, my friends. Suffering exists, and we cannot pretend otherwise. No civilization, however great, could eliminate it. If we would live, we must accept it as our constant companion. Let us not seek to forget this tragedy. Let us carry it in our hearts, that we may grow stronger and know true happiness.
We can't accept it! We won't accept it! It will be ours again! A world free of sorrow!
No, it will not. For there has ever been sorrow. Mankind was but spared its biting sting for a time. So please, open your eyes. To try and reclaim those lives we lost by sacrificing yet more isn't wisdom. It is weakness. No paradise is without its shadows. If we cannot accept this truth and learn from our pain, then our plight shall be repeated.
O mighty Zodiac! God, born of our boundless faith, we bid you, hear our prayer. Accept this offering of lives, and deliver unto us the lives we once had. Deliver unto us the days of old, the days when the star was a font of love, and we knew naught but bliss.
You would destroy it? Our beautiful world?
It's already destroyed.
Lands that stretched on forever. Skies one could drown in. The heartbeat of nature, silent yet strong. And amidst it all, a people. Beacons of light and life. Laughter that warmed my heart like naught else before. They are my meaning and my purpose. My love. In spite of, or perhaps because of this, I choose to believe in mankind's potential, in his ability to find a way forward. So let there be no way back. From that temptation, I sunder us. No more shall man have wings to bear him to paradise. Henceforth, he shall walk. All is excruciating pain. I breathe fire and torment. I birth a world of suffering, to mire and plague.
And thus has man been cast out of Eden.
In one fleeting moment, lives come and go, ever moving towards the unknown. And in that fleeting moment, they cry for the answer to the question. Why, given life, are they meant to suffer, to die? As fragmented, imperfect beings,
Goddamn Hermes,
yours is a
fault.
never-ending quest. A quest to find your purpose, knowing your end is assured.
And
Find the
amidst
strength to
despair, light
continue
everlasting.
when all strength has left you. To find joy, even as darkness descends. And amidst deepest despair, light everlasting.
Crystal Mommy was with us the whole time.
A conjunction has begun to form, an intertwining of your time and mine. When you truly understand what is at stake, and your journey has prepared you to surmount the insurmountable, then shall I honor the promise made in another time, another age.
Fun fact, apparently if you listen carefully the first time Venat is hit in that sequence you can hear part of the sound of Ultima from Ulti.
Now I see. Okay, I see why. That's why a lot of people consider that the best cutscene.
So it's basically a representation that she's been beside us the whole time. Even before they're more literal. Our pain is her pain.
Yeah, I'm just checking on it.
I think part of the idea is, even when it didn't have the strength to speak to us, she was still there for us.
I mean, it would make sense. Forest. As the heavens burn.
And now back to your previously scheduled suffering. Kryl and Tattertot.
Twitch lady can't even pronounce tater.
Tattertot. The The next dungeon and trial are both in the level 8-9 quest, Her Children, one and all.
Ooh. There we are.
Spooky soup.
Spooky music.
Fun fact, the 8-9 trial is the only trial in the game up to this point you can trust, if I'm not forgetting one.
Nice. Oh, what a surprise, an instance.
However, that being said, I very much want to do those duties with you.
Well, we'll see what happens tonight.
Oh Mix, don't tell him all the surprises, Kappa.
Oh, Omix doesn't really, tell me to mate MSQ spoilers. Like, if it's some side shit that doesn't matter, that's one thing. Or if it's something I've already guessed.
No. No. We were promised an escape.
Oh, I'm
Not
only
the same
really
glory fled.
Back from the
I shall not meet my final days here in this blasted waste. Calm yourselves! Your panic is our greatest enemy.
So he can gauge. Should I try to get
Come,
one
we must
more
build a
this
line
time?
of defense.
Oh boy.
How?
Leave the fighting to us, Father. You must lead the people to safety.
Portia, no, dying is for poor people and losers.
I can handle this pair. You?
Shall tend to the refugees. Let us be about it.
As you wish, my little lord.
Loves doing that.
Date time. Sage time.
I'll command the beast's attention. See to the wounded.
Help is at hand.
Oh.
Leave it to me.
The bone has been destroyed.
Those who can stand, come with me.
Cast the tongue is out in the sky versus the god. Nice play on you there.
Easy now. Deep breaths. You're safe now. Worry not for the refugees, but for yourself.
Here comes Stygian. Oh!
XIV loaded.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I was actually concerned. Yeah, I was gonna fuck it up.
Help! Someone, please!
What?
Oh,
Funny Alphanit doesn't have equation.
I see Cthulhu's joining us.
No. Don't. I don't want to die.
Forward! Let not a single fiend escape!
Or Zoe or about half the SGE buttons.
Wait, that's... Euless and the army.
So, you've recovered then?
In time enough to be of aid. For once.
We can speak of it more later. For now, we must fight! To repay your salvation in kind, or with better! For Garlemald has her pride!
Of that I've no doubt.
Good gods. Of all possible saviors, the Imperial Army.
Right, Pikachu face.
Oh!
I had hoped to take all of them down at once.
Think a withdrawal might be in order?
Oh, sod that. You know who would never abandon these people to their fate. To be devoured by their former friends. That'd be beyond cruel. These beasts must fall here and now.
Well then, I'd say it's high time we threw caution to the winds.
So long as you spare me the heroic sacrifices. Now, let's go!
Red Mage time.
day.
Okay, so I'm fine.
Nothing to worry about. The air crackles with energy. Find cover!
They say, turnabout's fair play. On guard.
Let's
There's not the barest trace of ether. Maybe there really is no way to bring them back.
Thank you for saving our lives once again. I remember you, from Purusha. You helped us there too, didn't you?
Ah, you're from Palaka's stand. I'm glad you're still in one piece. Or you will be, once I see to that injury of yours.
Look out!
In comes another.
Moment.
Except Graha's doing this.
Get out of here! Quickly! I won't lose them! Not a one! This will be a brighter future! I won't let a madman's apocalypse ruin everything we've fought to achieve!
Get it together, Alize. You're embarrassing yourself. And in front of Father, no less. You might never measure up to our champion. But we ask too much of him as it is. You mustn't let our sword in the darkness fight alone.
I'm a paladin, can't you tell?
I had to.
I can look after myself, you know.
Everything's in order? I trust?
Here I am to save the day once again.
I've had enough of this rabble! Come on!
Showtime.
Story as old as time.
Oh, a trio for the ages.
I had a feeling I'd find you. This should be the last of the worst troublemakers. With me!
Okay, that's my okay, so far this one has been my favorite solo duty.
You must board without delay. The ship will depart ere long.
Not the totally balanced
Your
Fenat
offer to
fight.
host us in Sharlayan is most appreciated. But will the final days not soon fall upon it as well?
To be completely fair, that Venat fight had a mechanic that I really think shouldn't be in solo duties. And also, it was 1v1.
Your hesitation is not unwarranted. The satrap entrusted me with your lives, yet I have failed your comrades. Nor are you wrong to fear that this corruption will continue to spread. I cannot promise you complete safety, even in my homeland.
Yeah, that one did look
What
like
I
it's
can
up
promise
for tank.
is that I will do all in my power to protect you. That power is not inconsiderable. Even now, my countrymen are preparing the vessel that will deliver us to a sanctuary on the moon. Join us on our journey there, and beyond, to new horizons. Come to old Sharlayan. Please.
We would be fools to refuse such a generous offer made in earnest.
It seems they've a new destination.
The people of Radzat-Han have known too much suffering. The march to Garlemald will only bring them more, short though it may be.
I quite agree. Fortunately, they have you to look after them.
Yes. Well.
Behind you! Just there!
Oh, it's the Persona monster.
More of them.
Oh. And then the real monster.
Xenos! Here!
You'll be all right. Hurry to the airship.
Why have you come?
A heretofore unseen beast. 'Twas ripe for the slaying. Poor sport, alas. Unfit to temper my blade.
Oh, for the love of... You cannot still be on about a rematch.
Of course he is.
That is, and has ever been, my sole concern. You, on the other hand, are fixated on a different quarry. Your passion pales before mine. Yet neither hate nor despair seems sufficient to recapture your misdirected bloodlust. So, I hone my blade, and I wait.
That's it. That's all you care about.
He's a psychopath.
Garlemald is in ruins. Our homeland, the nation you rule, is as good as gone. Along with so many of its people, not just soldiers like us. Not only those who fought and killed for power and duty. Innocent civilians. Murdered by their own flesh and blood. Lost and confused as they breathed their last. While we who survived with our lives and minds intact were left to freeze to death. The Eorzeans tell me all this was your doing! You slaughtered your countrymen! You did! For what?
For nothing, in the end. So much wasted effort.
You
Xenos, what's that?
bastard!
The sound of no one caring.
For your own sake, Eulus, you must control your anger.
You hear that? I think it's the sound of no one cares.
It will serve no one should it consume you and see you transformed.
Would you be happier had I a good reason?
What?
Clank, clank.
If my motives met with your approval, would you no longer resent the outcome? If so, then perhaps a beast's skin would suit you better. Duty,
You killed our
honor,
countrymen for what?
morality.
Xenos,
All
Pergamums,
constructs
obviously.
of convenience when put to proof. Surely the war taught you how easily power becomes the tool of the self-righteous. How the people's justice was merely a means to their ends? Yet you would ask me why. Ask any creature of this star and those above for answers, and they will tell you what suits their fancy. And they would be right to do so. What meaning there is to be found in the petty vicissitudes of your existence must be gleaned by you, and you alone.
Okay, gotta get out the dictionary. Here we frickin' go again. This game teaches me more new words than my own actual school did. Okay, vicissitudes.
Xenos legit goes, would it be better for you if I did it for a specific deep and complex reason? I mean, I still killed those people?
Let me see. Okay. Ah, here we are. Vicissitude. A condition of constant change or alteration as a natural process, mutability. Unpredictable changes or variations that keep occurring in life.
To be fair, the school system was made to make factory workers.
Should you seek it in battle in the fruitless pursuit of my demise, then come. Assume your rightful place as a notch on my blade.
Yeah, there's a side story that you can read that basically shows that Xenos was doomed to be a lunatic.
You are a blight on the Garlean race, and there would be no more satisfying way to expunge it than by beating you to death. But I will not be party to another tragedy. I refuse to lose anyone else because of you.
Like most leaders or nobles.
So go. Go! And may we never suffer your madness again!
Basically what Xenos meant was, I don't give a shit about the little moments in your meaningless life.
Yeah, basically. All he cares about is the thrill of battle.
Perhaps you found meaning in living this way. I cannot deny you found strength, yet if you only pursue your hedonistic pleasures and pay no heed to the plight of others, then no one will give you the time of day. You will never get what you want.
Has
Not even
anyone
the
ever
battle you
listened to
pine
you,
for
Alice?
so dearly.
It's a parallel to the "it's the little things that make life worth living" moment earlier.
You'll be alone for an eternity, and you'll deserve every agonizing second of it.
I don't think Xenos knows how to be in agony.
Xenos seem like
We're
a man
ready
that
to
likes
depart.
CBT.
The refugee ships will be leaving shortly, but I've asked mine to remain for the time being. There's room enough for you to join me on it, if you wish. Do contain your surprise. I needn't agree with the Scion's methods or intentions to acknowledge that their deeds are deserving of gratitude.
We appreciate the offer. But might I ask why you are delaying your departure? I presume it is not solely for our benefit.
I must visit Garlemald ere we return to Sharlayan. Having caused such an uproar, 'tis only meet that I explain myself to the Ilzabard contingent.
Allow us to accompany you then. We should be glad to facilitate, given our familiarity with all concerned. If you would like to join as well, Eulus, we can speak of recent events on the way.
He'll be after your seat on the forum next.
Since I will not be getting to the next dungeon, so we will continue this Friday, and I will see you all for tomorrow's Dead by Daylight.